What purpose does school serve? Why is this institution attended 5 days a week, 7 hours each day by students nationwide? Is school's sole object to fill heads with facts? Is it practical, spending approximately 35 hours a week to learn how to digest and process information? Is this a place where young minds can come to become more learned? Or is it a place where students are exposed to the skills and events that are not found in books, the abilities individuals develop through competition, sacrifice, winning, and losing? A combination of both worlds, academics and activities, is desirable, and it is this that is being affected, in turn prompting this look behind the bill.
What I miss about school the most is jazz band.
I miss the sports.
I miss the option of asking for extra help.
You can't work out after school, and when you want extra help in like chem or bio, you don't get it because the teacher's not here.
So what I miss most is like having teams. I really want to be on the soccer team, but I'm afraid it's not going to be open to me because of Bill 115.
I miss making the world a better place through clubs.
This is not the way we want to remember our grade 9 year.
What I miss most about school is that there's no more swim team with Miss Choi.
When Markham District High School came to talk to us last year, they explained the teams and clubs and all the opportunities. Now without them, it's like we're missing our high school year.
I miss being able to get extra help from my teachers, and I miss my sports team.
I miss working out after school. I mean, it's pretty fun, you know, get bigger. Miss how I can't hang out anymore with any friends.
I miss the after-school activities and being with my friends. I feel like they weren't really thinking of us when they made this bill, because we're supposed to like have a good time in high school, and it's all about like the socializing outside of the classroom, and I feel like we don't have that opportunity anymore, so it's kind of sad, and I really hope it gets results very soon.
Although a classroom can be described as a social environment, it can only go so far to develop you as a person. Effective communication and interaction skills cannot be provided by sitting in a classroom and taking notes alone. Extracurriculars provide a social environment that a classroom simply does not. Class time is spent, for the most part, in an academic fashion, and as such, classes have limited opportunities for social interaction.
Am I recording?
Alright. When I was in grade 10, I started the jazz band, and at first I was a bit nervous, as per typical, but eventually, over the years, I grew confidence, and it allowed me to have a sense of responsibility and leadership.
I'm currently a student in grade 12 at Markham District High School, and throughout the years, I've been a part of a few extracurricular things. I've been a part of jazz band, and I've also been on the varsity soccer team. And those things have really allowed me to make new friends and pretty much have fun after school.
Which is really important, and it gave me a lot of experience, especially with solos.
You know, after going through, like waking up in the morning, going to classes, it really allows me to have fun.
When I communicate with my section, it really helps build your social skills, and it really benefits you in later life. But now we don't have those opportunities anymore.
This year we didn't have a soccer team, so I started a soccer club, and we pretty much had to cancel. So that really took away the chance for me and my friends to have fun and play soccer at school.
Many students require a little bit of extra help from a teacher to reach their full potential. There are always students who will need help to succeed, and professional experience, if offered to students, will allow them to go further with their talents. In some cases, students need that little extra push, and without it, there will be children unable to realize their amazing potential. Sometimes, it's that little helping hand that brings out the best in people.
Well, the whole idea of not having any extracurriculars at all at school is just really frightening, especially because I'm in grade 12 now, and I'm applying to university. Originally, I'm planning to go to University of Toronto for music education, and it's a necessity for me to have prior teaching experience. And originally, I planned to go to elementary schools and help out.
So one of the ways we're affected as students is the lack of availability of extra help. Because teachers are coming to school at 7:55 and leaving at 3 o'clock, that cuts off a lot of the time that we use to come in and talk to teachers about concepts that we're not understanding in class. I know for me personally, some of my teachers used to only provide extra help after school.
Without any extracurriculars, both there and here, I've lost that experience, I've lost that opportunity. Now my application is on the line and I don't know if I'll get into the program that I want to now.
You know, if we don't understand something, extra help is a great way to get clarification on the subject. And I know this affects a lot of my fellow students because everybody uses extra help at one time or another, and it's a really helpful way to do better in school.
These are more than fun and games for us. On these battlegrounds of sport or thought are where life's lessons are truly taught, not from the notes we took. Brotherhood, friendship, sacrifice, failure, acceptance, belief, fight, a drive to succeed, to do what is right, a sense of satisfaction when we sleep at night didn't come from a textbook. Those who worked hard to see us fly, who comforted us when we had tears in our eyes, who spent time giving us means to make us amazing and the tools to succeed. Those who made us look past ourselves and fix their eyes on the heavens when we were reaching for the shelf. With a ball or a pen to discover who we are, we learned failure was never failure if you were reaching for a star and your innermost feelings could touch hearts near and far. And you call them games, yet without them we're doomed. Tolerance and acceptance aren't things that you learn in a classroom. But those are things you don't forget. The belief people had in you when you realized what you could do, how to build a band of brothers, and how to impact the lives of others, are lessons to be learned so that lives can be turned. Leaders rose to the fore as captains of teams, others with trophies fulfilling their dreams. The unselfish last pass, the humble applause means so much more than scientific laws. When we had greatness, things like belief, trust, acceptance are the lessons that make us human. So then why do you need facts when it's humanity we lack? So if these games are not, then that would make us robots. It's each experience bit by bit. Failure, success, exhaustion, rest, determination, elation, community, nation, teammates, best friends, the means and the ends are what make us people. Each influence little by little. These are more than just games to us, so don't take that away from us.